Yo, what up YouTube? Back at you with another video. The kind of video you hate making, you know. Like an idiot. And so this is why you gotta stay away from any substance while quitting a substance, you know. Because I ended up going to a birthday brunch yesterday, and you know, got tore up. And then today I actually had to work on a Sunday, you know, due to holidays or whatnot coming up, my family business. And there was no way like I was hungover, and because it was impromptu, I was actually covering for my brother. So it's like, oh shit, hungover, feeling like shit. So I ended up taking a Conva. I bought two, you know, and, you know, it obviously helped for the hangover, but I relapsed, you know what I'm saying? And the one thing I don't want to do, and I think I've said it plenty of times here before, is be inauthentic with you guys, you know, because you're looking at, what, I had like 40 some odd days, maybe more, of being off the shit. And yo, it definitely hit me. I did feel like shit as far as mentally about, you know, having caved in. But if I'm being honest, it wasn't so much the hangover that was like the straw that broke the camel's back. But if I'm being honest, it was more so the heavy stress that I'm dealing with, as far as my life, my actual life, you know, just really feeling withdrawn. I actually do see a therapist tomorrow, so, you know, I'll keep y'all posted on how that goes. But yeah, it's rough, and I'll be honest, the Convas are probably harder to kick than the feel frees, you know. Yeah, actually by far they're harder to kick. Yeah, they're stronger, they're faster acting. Yeah, truthfully, I wish I never found these. I wish I never found the feel frees either. But yeah, it's rough, you know, and that's what makes Kratom so hard to quit, is, again, just how accessible it is, how easy it is. It's literally a 4-minute drive, not even, from my crib. So, you know, that was bad. And honestly, it was a bad idea to do that. I should have just, like, dealt with the hangover, if I'm being honest. But, yeah, I mean, it is what it is. You know, it is what it is. The one thing you guys can get from me, from this channel, through this journey, is authenticity. Like, I'm always going to be 100 with you guys, and, you know, 100 with myself. You know, because again, I do this for y'all as much as I do for me, myself. And then, you know, and it's crazy how quick that shit happens, and it's amazing how, like, it definitely causes anxiety, you know, and all kinds of insecurities, and yeah, it's a fucked up substance. But man, yeah, I'm pissed, but it's like I'm also kind of I'm so withdrawn that it's almost like I just don't care, you know. Yeah, this is definitely rock bottom for a dude. Like, this is, I've never felt this bad for this long. And again, it's not just the Kratom or the Kratom withdrawal. It's a lot. It's everything. And I don't think that I don't think that this is unique to me. or I don't think that I'll be the only one going through this. Something's up, and like I said before, ever since that quarantine really fucked me up. Honestly, I think that was so detrimental to me and my progress. And again, I don't think I know it wasn't just me. I know a lot of people that during those, long months of quarantine, damn near, I think it was a year, truthfully, or just the whole thing about the whole COVID shit, and it definitely fucked up, a lot of us. I knew people at the time. I wasn't in dire straits like I am now, but like I remember people that were like very, very well off, and next thing you know, their houses are foreclosed and they're divorced, and they're living in their Tesla before that gets repossessed. Like I said, as of now, man, shit is rough. Not to mention I'm probably going through like a midlife crisis too. Like there's just a lot going on, man. There's a lot going on. On top of, again, personal issues. Trying to maintain this, budding relationship while also, trying to keep a kind of front on that everything's okay, because women don't like weakness. So yeah, it's just a lot of shit. It's a lot of shit. And the Kratom did help, but then it didn't. Like it helped for, I think, it got me through the day, but it helped for, I'd say, like an hour, and then you're feeling worse than before you took it. So hopefully it's not a backslide and it's just like a little bump in the road. But yeah, it's a rough going, folks. Like it's a rough going, and I'm still gonna keep my head up and everything like that, and do what I can. But it's hard, man. Yeah. Like I said, this is, and the thing about it is like it's foreign to me, like at this point, because it had been so long since I've been rock bottom. So it's definitely a shock to the system. It's like not going to the gym for years and then trying to lift what you used to lift, and your body's going to be stiff and all kinds of soreness. So I gotta get it together somehow. Like I said, I'm hoping the therapy works or helps. I don't want to. There's nothing that's gonna be like a panacea. Like a one-stop shop for a solution. But I think it'll be a step in the right direction. But yeah, we'll see. That's all I can really say at this point is we'll see. But it does get harder. It does get harder to deal with this heavy stuff and not take a substance of some kind. It does suck. But like I said, honesty always is what you'll get on this channel. I haven't dealt with no withdrawals or anything. I don't think 2 of those shots will do that. But either way, it did happen, and all of us crack. At some point, it's a possibility at least. Not everybody cracks, but under this pressure, it definitely got too much. But I just gotta get out of my own head now. But yeah, the struggle's real, and everybody knows it. Like all of us know it that are going through it or trying to go through it. It's a real struggle, But it's like I'm not just done with Kratom. I'm done with this feeling. I'm done with this, like living like this. Like I'm not in jail or anything, but knock on wood. But I'm I'm still just surrounded by four walls, you know. So it does feel like a sort of prison or purgatory, you know, and that's tough to deal with. I'm not gonna lie, like it's tough to deal with, guys. And you know, I'm willing to take lesser jobs. That's the thing. It's just like I said, it's even hard to get those. I might have to like tweak my resume and take you know, a couple of the jobs I've had off so that, you know, it doesn't turn them off. But yeah, I don't even know. And I'm in the supposed medical field, so it's like, if I can't get a job in the medical field with all my experience, then man, I feel for people like working retail or something where they just ask people, you know. But yeah, I mean, the other option is, I guess, play the Powerball. You know, if any of y'all got some numbers recommended, leave them in the comments, and I'll give you some. If I win or I hit, then I'll definitely reach out to y'all and get you some of that dope. But yeah, you know, like I said, either way, I've always been a rather positive person, and so this is really just rough all the way around, man. I don't feel like myself. I'm not myself, and I'm really just a husk of myself, and I hate that feeling. And I, even off of the Kratom, I felt like that, you know. So probably totally unrelated, probably correlated, but yeah, outside of the rambling, I guess that's it for now. If anything changes, I'll let y'all know. But yeah, just gonna keep my head up, guys. All right, you guys take care. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday, and we'll talk soon.